An update now on a story we've been following all week long out of Amazon. The vote count is in, and Amazon has won enough votes to beat the union effort in Alabama. NBC News correspondent Cal Perry joins us now from Birmingham, Alabama. Cal, bring us up to speed on what's happened there and what's the reaction been?
So the vote is over, and it was fairly one-sided. I'll give you the final numbers. 1,798 votes against the union, 738 votes for the union, with 505 ballots set aside. Those ballots were challenged by Amazon in sort of the initial processing phase. What does this mean? Well, it means business as usual for Amazon, and it means business as usual for the big tech companies who are watching this vote very closely. Amazon employs hundreds of thousands of Americans. When you look at these warehouse jobs, they've become basically the new factory jobs in America. Anyone who is sitting here watching this right now orders things off Amazon, knows how that works. And so this vote was very important when it comes to the labor's relations to big tech. This was a very important moment. I think certainly the labor unions were hoping that this was going to go their way and that this would start something bigger. We can read to you the statement from the RWDSU, the Retail Wholesale Department Store Union. This was the union that would have been in place. And here's the statement. We can put it up. Quote, "Our system is broken. Amazon took full advantage of that and will be calling on the Labor Board to hold Amazon accountable for its illegal and egregious behavior during the campaign. But make no mistake about it, this still represents an important moment for working people, and their voices will be heard." What that statement is referencing is the very rough back and forth that took place for weeks here in Alabama, where Amazon was telling employees that they didn't need the union, that it was going to cost them dues, though this is a right-to-work state, so that is sort of fairly questionable. They said that the union would basically get in the way of them communicating with employees, and the union said that they were basically leaning on employees, if not directly threatening them, that they had sort of leverage over these employees, which, when you look at the big picture, is fairly true. As I said, Amazon employing hundreds of thousands of people across the country. And so for now, Aaron, business as usual, though, again, these labor unions, and you heard it there in that statement, they're looking to the future. You can expect more of these votes, more of these conversations to take place down the line.
Yeah, a couple of questions, Cal. You sort of wonder if this puts Amazon in a position now where they can just sort of say, okay, we're done with this, and they can pretend it never happened. And then the other part of that is, what could this mean for other companies beyond Amazon when we see efforts like this come up in the future?
Yeah, look, I don't think you're going to hear like an audible sigh of relief, but certainly there's going to be that silent sigh of relief on behalf of all these companies that are in this business. And again, this is the new American economy. This is even the post-coronavirus economy where we're all ordering things on our phones that arrive to our front door. And again, how Amazon and these other big companies deal with these employees. And this is we should remind our viewers, this is a high turnover business. People come and they go from these sort of new modern factories, these fulfillment centers as they're called. And so for Amazon to not have to deal with a union makes their job a lot easier. Let's read to you now some of this Amazon statement. The first statement is, quote, "We respect all our employees' right to join, form, or not join a labor union or other lawful organization of their own selection without fear of reprisal, intimidation, or harassment." They're using buzzwords there that they know they're going to be attacked by when it comes to the union. Some of their longer statement, and I'll read to you some of it because it's very instructive. They write, "It's easy to predict the union will say Amazon won this election because we intimidated employees." Again, they're getting in front of this. But that's not true. Our employees heard far more anti-Amazon messages from the union, policymakers, and media outlets than they heard from us. This is going to be an ongoing battle. You sort of referenced that. This is going to continue to happen. This conversation across America needs to happen, and certainly I think Amazon is ready for it to happen in the future.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.